Welcome to Ogletown. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Now, we are here for another episode of Continuing the Cheap, where we head over to the eShop. We find a game that is pretty cheap or on sale for pretty cheap, and we go to playthrough, see if it's worth your money. Now, we have a game called Aborigenus, if I'm saying it right. And within that, the game is usually $4.99 on the eShop. It's on sale for $1.99, and the sale lasts until January 31st, so you got a little while to get on this. And even after that, it's still just $49.99. But I actually went ahead and played this game to give a little preview, and I actually beat the game. I had no idea it'd be so cheap, so we're actually going to do a full playthrough of the game as well. And something I found sort of neat about this game is it was the coding and the entire art direction was about one person. That's pretty impressive. I like games like that. So let's go ahead and give it a go. Now, we'll do the old save. Now, the story's pretty simple. You live on this island here. The Shaman attack, they steal your wife, and they take all your friends prisoner. And you play as this little fella here, an Aborigine, on your floating island. And you have different skills you can learn as you go. And you can purchase those as you level up. And you level up by fighting the, variety of bad guys. Now, I will say the levels themselves, they're a little on the empty side. There's not a whole lot about them. But the game itself has a little bit of a charm to it. I've already read the directions, and if you're playing through, it's not that hard to figure it out yourself. Now, here's some chickens and whatnot. And those are your main enemy in the first level. And you gain experience, and you use that experience to learn new skills. And the first skill we're going to end up learning, if we can, kill all these chickens here. The first skill we're going to learn is going to be to throw our spear. That's a very handy skill to have. I will say, this game is not too favorable toward these giant chickens. Of all the enemies that they can have on this floating island that they've created here, I don't know, these chickens... Whew, thought I just fell out of a hole. These things here, they're checkpoints, and they're pretty often throughout. We got some porcupines here, and of course, every hit you do, take away their life, and you get experience. And we'll show what the experience looks like when we get to the leveling up screen. Let's see down here. The music for the game is very minimalistic. There's not a lot of music to the game. You can't hit your spear in the air. Okay. Music's very minimal, but it's got a nice touch to it. That says I missed. Alright, here we go. Hop across. Those, of course, give you... I don't know what they give you. Just being honest. Alright, get this little chicken gone. And there we go. Plus 200. And let's get another little chicken. There we go. Now, you do have your life meter in the upper left-hand corner, but every time you kill an enemy, you get all your life back, so it's sort of hard to die. Within the game, your main deaths are going to come from just simply falling in holes, and that's in a little bit of a later level. But for this part, it's pretty easy. We should level up eventually. Let's see. Another checkpoint. Another killer chicken here. And the game does get a little more complex. Oh, we got a new level, finally. Alright, so you come here to your levels to your level select screen, your leveling up screen, and you can choose your different skills. And we're going to go with the ability to throw our spear. Skill improved. Thank you very much. So now we can officially throw our spear. And of course, you don't have to fight all the enemies in the game, but the more that you fight, the more skills you earn, easier the game is as a whole. As you can see, that chicken there is not a very bright chicken. It's just standing there, taking the spears one at a time. And we get some health for it. The game reminds me almost a little bit of the, if anybody ever played them on the Game Boy Color, they put out a Turok Dinosaur Hunter on the Game Boy Colors. And they're actually pretty fun little side-scrolling games, and it reminds me a little bit of that as we're playing through it. Take the bird out of the sky. And just get it nice and easy. Alright, and what's this down here? I see something. That's just health. We don't need health. Let's take this chicken out. You see why my first upgrade is going to be the throwing spear, because this makes the game so much easier as you're going. Because you can take enemies out from way away. 1 second. Alright. And you can hear that my ringtone here is the Pokemon leveling up. The greatest ringtone imaginable. Alright, got some more health, more experience, and we'll keep on going. The game itself it's a fun little side scroller. I do find myself getting involved in it pretty easily. I like the game. It's not a super difficult game, but it's relaxing, it's fun, and I like the animation, I like the leveling up system. It's just like, there's just a certain charm to it that I can't help but enjoy. All right, we're gonna get to the second checkpoint. Now I do notice there's a ton of vines, in this game. It's almost like it's I'm gonna say a cross of Turok Dinosaur Hunter for the Game Boy Color and Donkey Kong Country. If you could combine those two games, and that's what you're gonna get when you get Aborigenus, is Donkey Kong Country and Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Which I guess to a way, if you're hunting chickens, and chickens are current day dinosaurs, maybe this is the like the sequel to Turok Dinosaur Hunter. What dinosaurs became. Ooh, that little fall almost got me. I guess if you're killing the flying birds too, they're also like dinosaurs. Look at that. The game is just all about Turok. Now here we go. Once again, we got into a massive chicken fight, and we got our points out of it. Now I believe it said I leveled up again a while ago, so I should have an extra skill we can learn in a second. Now we're gonna get all these little platforms. I don't think I finished telling the story. We were on a floating island. We're in this Aboriginal tribe on this floating island, and these shamans showed up, and they captured all of my friends in the village, and they also captured my wife. And so I'm on a quest now to rescue my wife and free all of my friends that they have captured. And so my main goal is to fight these evil chickens, evil birds, evil porcupines, and rescue my wife and my friends. So here we go. And we're doing pretty well in this so far. No, porcupine. And I think we should be far enough up. And let's go and get another chicken. The game, it's especially these first levels, they're really easy. I mean, there's not a lot of difficulty. Checkpoint. We got a friend here. It says, "Greetings, hero. Your people left a chicken for you to catch them. For you to catch them up." And went forward. Your people left a chicken for you to catch them up, and went forward. I don't think they checked the grammar on that part. Jump with the chicken, duck. It's pretty simple. And now you officially have your own riding chicken. And you got a little attack there too. Oh man, thought I could, rampage for the bird. And here we're gonna rampage for that bird. Dadgummit. Okay, I ran to the wall. So when you get defeated, that's what it looks like. So I did, of course, die. Because I want everyone to know what it's like to pass away in this game. That was the only reason I did it. Alright, another experience. Alright. Ooh. And we can duck down there. It's like the Chocobos. Why would this chicken help? Because, I don't know. I went ahead and, murdered all of its friends in the last level. And here we are. Now the chicken's like, "Here, I'll be happy to help you." I don't know. If that was a chicken impression, that's the worst chicken impression I've ever done. But I won't attempt a better one. Actually, I will in a second. Cluck, 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 cluck. Better chicken impression. And we got more story, and we'll continue on as we go. I do like when you purchase the game, one of the advertising features is that it says it includes chicken riding. And as much as I enjoyed that just a while ago, that is all the chicken riding that there is in the entire game. And so it's not false advertising, because there was definitely chicken riding, but that was a very small part of the game, if that's all the chicken riding we get, and it is. All right, so we climb these vines. Once again, I said it's very similar to Donkey Kong Country. You have all these vines you climb, and we have a little shaman here who's going to teach us a skill. "Hello, stranger. Can you help the old lady? I need one flower, but because of the pain in my back, I can't take it myself. Bring it to me, and I will teach you a shaman's craft." So off we go in search of a flower. Now, see, these guys here, they're not that difficult to defeat. You come behind them, you hit them several times. But, when I was playing through it the first time, I really worked hard. And I decided to fight these guys. I was like, hey, they need to be defeated. And I guess I'll go and do it again for you guys. But when I defeat them, see, because I was trying to show off and show you something, it ended up costing me my life. So this time I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to tell you. When you defeat that giant guy, you only get, it takes like 45 seconds to do it, and you only get 300 experience. And if I kill this snake here, which is at one hit, I get 100. So why am I going to waste all that time on him? They should have made him like 1,000 experience, or like, I don't know, a special bonus item or anything instead of what they did. Alright, we're going to just zoom on through here. Bye-bye, snake. Alright. Alright. See ya. Don't want to fight you. And here we go. And jump, jump, jump. I'm going to call this Double Snake. Snake eyes. Alright. Looks like we got another snake. The game is not like that creative with its enemies. I mean, I think the reason, like, if this game was like a full, like, fully developed, big team people who made this game, I'd probably be a little bit more harsher on it. I think I just love the fact that it was created by one guy and he did all of the stuff himself, that I'm willing to let a few of the imperfections pass because I enjoy playing a passion project that someone created. And this is pretty fantastic for a game that only one person worked on. Oh, there's the flower. Got the flower. I was talking so much, I almost missed the flower to take back to the shaman with the bad back. You know, if she can use that power to give me some, or that flower to give me a power, I wonder if she could use that flower to heal her back. See, the game should allow me to suggest such things, and I could be like a doctor, and I could be healing people. Maybe that can be the sequel. Aborigenus Part 2. The Healing. Alright, climb this little tree. Wee! 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 Alright. Oh, you brought it. Good boy. What am I, like a dog to her? As I promised, I will teach you your shaman's craft. Move to the tree. I need some space. Alrighty. Move to the tree. Cast her little spell on me. And looks like we learned a shaman's craft. Alright, so now if I hold this button down, I can shoot out some like snowflake stuff. I'm going to call it the snowflake spell. Dadgum, he took away half my life. But see, the thing is, like, the snowflake spell is not that much powerful than just simply throwing a spear. So I'm like, why am I going to waste all that extra time and energy with that spell? I actually will use it when we get to the final boss of the game. But for the most part, that is a fairly useless spell to acquire in the game. Climb up to dead vines. You know, the dead vines, I don't know if you know anything about swinging on dead vines. Those vines would break really darn fast if you were going to swing on them. So I got a feeling my little character here would not be surviving those vine swings. Shoot! Your crow spell. Oh, shoot with crow spell, destroy it. There we go. And got it. And bye-bye, snake. I can level up and get some extra skills here. I should have maybe 2 levels. We're going to do a double level up in a second. And I'm going to climb this. Climb this. I'm going to do a little shoot. Look at all that experience. Alright, we're going to try it again here. New level. Oh yeah. Bye, porcupine. Let's go ahead and level up. Let's see what we can get. We have all these skills, or you can just simply increase the skills that you have. I assume you can anyway. So let's increase that. Skill improved. And you know what? Let's increase this. Skill improved. Alright, so this should be like super... Oh my gosh, look at that. It's like I'm throwing a mallet. If that's what you call it. That was a really loud way of saying mallet. I guess I was just so proud of it. I don't know. I guess it's more damage. Let's see how it does on the chickens here. Oh my gosh, look how I'm blasted through those chickens. Man, somebody's having some chicken problems on this island. And so it's just a simple little platformer, you know. If you enjoy platforming games, we're going to fall this way. That was a mistake. I should not have seen what I could do there. If you enjoy platforming games, this is, you know, a great little addition to you on the Switch. My only problem I have with this game is once you beat it once, you might not like feel inclined to play it a whole lot more. But I would say the replayability in this game is going to fall along the lines of is going to fall along the lines of just simply experimenting with all the different upgrades. Because there are a lot of upgrades that you can go through on here. Oh, man, he takes away so much health. I just don't understand that guy. Like, they really should have made him worth more experience points if you're going to make him so powerful for me to take a battle against. All right, so we're moving on. Now we're in this village area here. And we're at the treetop of the village. And my goal here, as you can see in the upper left, is I'm supposed to rescue 4 of my friends from their cages. And then I get to go fight the final shaman to try to rescue my wife. All right, let's jump it. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to look at it, and I can't make out. It's like a wooden cannon. Now, these guys are pretty tough. They actually like knock you back when you hit them. And so it's a little bit more difficult. I'm just going to skip him because you don't have to. Like, unless you just want to level up, you don't have to actually fight these guys. And I feel like I'm leveled up enough. So we're going to do some running and dodging and dashing and Donner and prancing and Blonner and Blixen. Those are the reindeers of Aborigenus. They don't have the same reindeers as on planet Earth. All right. Now, I've not seen any of my friends to rescue yet. They're just in little cages, and you just simply walk up and you rescue them. And they're not hard to find either when you see them. All right, we're going to take this little fella out. 300 experience. See, I get the same amount for him. Oh my gosh, low battery in my controller. That'll be okay. We'll have the game beat before the battery dies. And the music in the game, it's fine. It's just very minimalistic. And when I said earlier that that one guy created the whole game, that's true. That he did all the coding and he did all the graphics and the gameplay itself, but a separate guy did all the music in the game. So I guess you could say 2 guys developed the game, but you know, I'm gonna still say 1 guy developed the core concept of the game. All right, unless I've missed it, I've not yet seen a single. Oh, our first cage. All right, you just press that, and bam, he's rescued. 1 of my friends is free. You know, he should like repay his gratitude, and he should follow me around and help me rescue my wife. Like, what kind of friend would that be? You rescue them from their captivity, and they're like, screw you, I'm not going to help you rescue your wife or your other friends. I'm a little disappointed when I rescue my friends. But I'm not going to leave them in their cage because I'm a better friend than that. Let's climb up our little vine here and keep on jumping. A jump, a jump, a jump. And there are different attacks that you can learn. Oh, I almost missed a friend. Ooh, he is heavily guarded. We're going to do a little run by here. There are different attacks that you can learn and different power-ups. I just chose to upgrade some of my favorite attacks rather than learning new attacks. Here we go. What? That was painful. What is hitting me? Oh my gosh. I wasn't paying close attention. Let's go ahead and take this guy out. We might get 1 more level up before we get to the final boss. And hello. He's going to stand there. Take a rock to the face. And let's get some health. The game is so plentiful with the health that you really don't have to worry too much about your health bar. Oh, new level. All right, let's go ahead and level up. I'm more likely to use this on the final boss. So we're going to use that. Come on. And it looks like I got 1 more to rescue, and there he is. And we're just going to do a little run by. And see ya. The graphics actually remind me of the game. I actually gave it to Indie Game of the Year, which was Broforce. And so the graphics remind me of that. And I made a statement in the earlier levels. I said the levels were sort of empty. That was true for the first couple levels. I actually really liked the graphics on this level with the whole background of clouds going by. It's clear they spent more time on the graphics for this level. Ooh. Ooh. Probably shouldn't have done that. They should have made it where you can go inside all these little houses. Do some exploration. Maybe like use some story characters to talk about. Alright, so we're getting ready to go fight the final boss, the Shaman of the whole game, actually. A little checkpoint there. Oh, I'll take it back. We have this to get through first. I only played through the game once, so my memory of it is a little bit on the rusty side. Or, I guess not memory of it. My knowledge of the levels is probably, dadgummit, a little bit on the rusty side. Because when you only play them once, it's easy to forget stuff. These guys are weird because you can like walk by them and they don't hurt you. It took me a while to figure it out on my first playthrough because I was like, I expected them to, I don't know, hurt me, but they don't. They're just friendly old golems. I like the ice trees in this level as well. There's a lot to like about this game. I mean, I can understand why someone could say the game is too simplistic, too easy. Those are all valid criticisms, but at the same time, there's no gameplay flaws. The game doesn't have unfair levels. It is for its style, it's a pretty looking game, and it's just simply well designed. All right, here we go. The Shaman, he says, you are late, hero. The ritual has already started. The power of the spirits is protecting the ritual. And, well, dadgum, I couldn't even read it out loud in time. What? It can't be. When did you learn the shaman's craft? It can't be. It can't end this way. Don't. No. Oh. And then the thing shakes here. And we're now sucked into his dark crystal world. And you can see how dark and crystally it is. You have come again. My end is near, and yours too. Prepare to die. I guess this cough is more like not. Oh, daggum! I didn't realize I was fighting yet. All right, so you jump over these things here. And he jumps up and he comes down and bam, and you just sort of hit him a bunch of times. And he has his life bar down at the bottom, and he does these again. Do, do, do. And I think he's gonna jump. Do, and he does that, and then you come out here and you start hitting him again. And all right, he's really mad now. He's got an extra flame. There you go. I can't believe I got hit. Oh, I didn't see those things. And boop. And we're going to hit you again. Alright, nothing you can do about it. Because you're just going to... Oh my gosh, I guess you can do that about it. And... And jump. And hit a bunch of times. If you wanted to make this game a little bit even easier, when you're going through all the levels, all you would really need to do is fight more of the enemies in order to level up, and you'd be even stronger for this final boss fight. But as it is, it's not really too bad. It says the shaman was defeated, the spirit that captured his body returned to the world, the balance was restored, and the ritual stopped. Quickly rushing upstairs, I grabbed my beloved, calling the spirits of the wind. I jumped into the dawn sky, making my way through the falling roof. Together with my fellow tribesmen, we headed home. The peace has returned to the flying islands. I knew that everything would be fine from now. Press A. And there we go. And you get the special things, and that's the end of the game. And so that is a complete playthrough of Aborigenus Aborigenus, and honestly, my final thoughts on the game, it's worth $2. It's a fun game, it's well designed, it's short. They really could have made it longer, but for one guy developing it, hey, it's a great job. And if this is his first game, it's a great start of a game, and it almost makes me want to just buy the game and support it to support the fella so he can continue to make games in the future, because if this is his first game, there's so much room for growth of a well-designed game already that I have a great deal of confidence in his next and his game and his games in the future to be wonderful games. For $2, this is one of the best games on the eShop for $2. And for our series of continuing the cheap, This is absolutely one of the best games that we've come across. So go out there, give it a try, spend the $2, and even if you didn't make the time for the sale, spend the $5. Support this fella because it's a great game, and I think he deserves the support for future games. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it, comment down below your thoughts on the game, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content. By all means, though, go out there, find a great game to play, and just simply have a great rest of the day.